He married my sister, now we're living together. We're roommates in law.
Am I even on camera here?
Yes.
This thing seems... It'd be crazy if you just edited the whole thing just right on you.
We're trying to get views up, right?
What the hell is that supposed to mean, Tom?
It means we're not roommates.
God, we're not even fucking... Anyway, welcome to the show, everybody.
Let's take it from the top. We're not roommates.
We're not brothers-in-law.
We are good friends. Oh, my God.
Tom's got a little bit of an attitude today. I can feel it.
Yeah, I've been running around all day. You know those days where you're just kind of like... It gets to the first thing you actually have on the calendar way faster than you thought it would.
And it went calendar for the day?
Well, I have a to-do list, but then I'll have like a calendar of like.
So when I think calendar, I'm thinking big picture.
Yeah. Calendar is
to-do list is like the day of stuff.
Well, calendar is like the first thing on my calendar today was pod 3:30.
Sure.
To-do list, I was like, I have all the time until then to do it.
I got you.
And you think 3:30? That's the end of the school day.
Yeah, I can. Please.
I used to
first
fit
class
8
starts at 7:50.
Yeah, exactly.
And
first
lunch
class starts at 7:50, which is perfect if you wake up around 11:20 every day. So yeah, today was one of those days. I just feel like I'm like behind all day, but also all the things on my to-do list. This is the hard part about being self-employed. No one is going to yell at me if I do it.
No one's waiting.
Which is nice and
bad.
Debilitating.
Really, really bad.
Because guess what? You can push it about 6 months if you want.
I can push this meeting to tomorrow. A meeting with absolutely nobody. It's a meeting of the minds with just you.
Yeah. Man, I wish I had another one. It's a meeting of my mind.
There we go. Tom's coming back to life. I walked in, I could feel it. I can always feel when Tom's got some non-chipper energy.
I was running around. I did this today.
There we go.
Yeah.
Looks great.
Just to try it out, YouTubers, let us know how the backdrop looks.
Oh,
it's
I thought
real
it was
wood.
I thought it was like wallpaper. I thought you stuck this to the wall.
No, that's our heater behind it, so we can't really.
Right.
I can't just like seal it off.
Yeah. No, you definitely didn't seal it off at all with this.
No, I can move this right out.
Oh, what is this?
It's my
it's your
audition
green
backdrop.
screen.
Yeah.
Right. Okay,
So,
I'm with you now.
Now that we've given a literal peek behind the curtain.
Damn, we just broke the fourth wall
Yeah.
like so hard. All right.
But let us know how the wood paneling looks.
Let's get a little cheers, Tom. Get your energy back up. Jeez. Christ.
My energy's fine. How's your diet been, Tim?
Right out of the gate, fucking crazy.
You brought it up right before we hit record.
Absolutely crazy.
It was a crazy time for you to bring it up and me to not follow up.
I'm kind of taking like a Minty H check on my guy right now, and you're going full in on where'd my diet go? What the hell?
I can give a full Minty H rundown, but
God.
you brought it up.
We got Tom Petty on the pod today.
You brought
everybody.
it up, yeah, and it's gonna be heartbreaking.
Don't do me like that. I mean, what?
God, we really need the button.
Right? Because this would be the perfect day for it.
Program that.
We have to do 2 pods today.
Yeah.
And
no. Don't give it away.
We have to do 1 pod
Just
today.
in case the next one sucks ass. They're going to be like, well, yeah, maybe don't do them back to back.
Yeah, no, we're doing them back to back. Folks, you know when you're hanging out with your buddy and you're going, uh-oh, something happened. Something bad's happening in his brain.
Nothing happened.
That's even worse.
What
do you mean right now?
We just have a lot to get done, and you're leaving town tomorrow for God knows how long.
The hell?
Aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I got to.
Yeah.
Big fat show on Thursday, Tom.
Big one. No, this is so far in the past.
Big fat show 3 Thursdays ago,
it's
Tom.
It's January 2nd right now. It's January 6th, it's January 2nd, which means we have 4 days until Tim's favorite day of the year.
I do. Look, God, I love it.
Yeah, are you going again this year?
Of course. Me and the fellas meet up every single year.
Just to commemorate.
Well, see, what we do is we go there and we pretend. Like, here's the move, honestly.
Yeah.
You don't go there to celebrate. You go there on like under the guise of like, no, we're just getting together for like a good cause, and then you all drink like 35 beers and you do something fucking wild.
You kind of walk past a couple of the like security guards by the Capitol and you hit them with a flinch.
Sup, dude? Sup, dude?
Well, I'm gonna run around you.
See, I distract him. And then my buddy gets right behind him and like kneels down and I push him right over.
That's you tabletop him. That's huge.
That's how we celebrate January 6th. It starts off under like, oh, maybe they're just gonna have a normal. No, they're fucking lighting a building on fire.
They would have gotten more support from the general public if they had gone like fun pranky stuff.
Yeah, if it was all they were kind of
they were
looking
like-
at the
like-
camera like, can you believe we're
They
doing
were like
this?
pantsing people, tabletopping, wet willies, just giving every congressman a wet
Lot
willy.
of silly string.
I would
Lot
love
of
to
silly
give-
string.
I would give any any congressman a wet willy for sure.
Is Bernie Sanders a congressman? No, he's a senator.
He's a senator, but I was kind of including them. Wait, is the House Congress is both?
Both of them.
Yeah, so he's a congressman too.
Congressman, but does he go by congressman or does he go by senator?
Senator for sure.
Okay, right.
Yeah,
Because senator's higher than congressman.
I think so. But isn't Congress the House and the Senate?
So all senators are congressmen, not all congressmen are senators.
Yeah.
That's where we're at.
Because a congressman can be either a senator or a House of Representatives.
Damn,
person.
you think somebody's like Congressman Sanders? He's like, don't you fucking call me.
I don't. I might be wrong here, but I think that's true.
Don't you?
That would be crazy.
Fucking call me Congressman Sanders. I've been a congressman for 30 years.
God, how much would you love to just pants and wet willy Matt Gaetz?
I would like to do more violent things to Matt Gaetz.
Yeah.
Pants and Wet Willie's not going to get it done.
Well, but it might.
He
I don't
does
know.
look like the Joker now. He looks like Jack Nicholson's Joker.
He looks like somebody got stuck doing like a pretty bad Jack Nicholson
Yeah.
impression.
It's like he
Yeah.
figured out he could do his eyebrows like that, and
Yeah.
people are like, "Hey, we get it."
And
but
then he's like, I'm stuck. Dude.
no, he like watched the TV too close, and his face got stuck. His
It's like,
mom's right.
When you were a kid, did they ever tell you like if you cross your eyes they'll get stuck like that?
Of course,
Yeah, that's what he did.
that's exactly what happened. That's what I'm saying. You can sit too close to the TV, you go blind.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Oh, that was one we got as a kid. That's why you can't sit too close; you'll go blind.
Ah, interesting. I was
That's
trying
why
to
you
think,
can't
what
do
are the
Jack
other ones?
Nicholson eyebrows because they'll get stuck like that. He looks insane.
God, I really, yeah.
What's
I don't know
fun-
if is it plastic surgery.
I think
there's
it's like
some
a lot
in
of,
there.
I think it's a lot of like Botox.
because his forehead is like swollen.
Forehead looks crazy. Or what's the other one people do? Like filler. I think filler is a
Yeah.
thing that these guys are
He
doing.
looks like if you took a needle and like hit his forehead,
It'd be like,
it would be like, and it wouldn't be blood.
Yeah. No, it's air.
Yeah, yeah.
Fully air.
Yeah.
Possible some kind of goo.
Yeah, goo for sure.
Like I bet if you imprint, like pushed his head, your fingers would leave a giant
Yeah.
imprint
it
in his head.
slowly comes back out like
It's like that thing where you like those where it has all those needles.
the needles.
Yeah.
yeah, at like a science museum or
Yeah.
children's museum. Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. Shout out to Matt Gaetz.
Shout
You
out
have a
Matt
flawless
Gaetz, dude.
record.
You're doing great, man.
It's also bizarre that these guys do this, knowing that like there's a picture of them from 2012,
Right, we can just see
and you just go side to side and you go normal looking guy, truly insane looking human being.
just him with his eyebrows going. I always looked like this. What? What?
It is. It's the same vibe of a guy that it's like if I showed up with brown hair.
And you're like, what are you talking about?
What do you
Gray
mean?
hair?
No, you're
No.
thinking about a different guy.
That's a different. Yeah,
Shit's brown.
I'm thinking about my dad. I think.
Thinking about my father.
I would never have gray
You're thinking
hair.
about Daniel Smith. Actually, not even Daniel. Danny Smith.
Yeah, his real name is Danny, right?
Birth certificate. Danny.
So crazy.
Isn't that weird?
Thank God he was a D1 athlete.
Oh my God, he'd have been cooked.
It's the only route for a Danny.
Because if you're not a D1 athlete, you got to go goofball.
Or you got to just say it's Dan.
Well, that's what he does.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't go by Daniel or Danny.
He
Well,
doesn't go by
Danny's like
Danny,
a
though?
fun guy.
Danny's awesome.
Yeah.
But like, you start your first job internship in college and like you're just an accounting major, you didn't play D1. No one's dying to call you Danny.
Danny.
I don't know. This is coming from a Tommy.
I was about to say, what are we
Yeah,
doing here?
And I did that.
Yeah.
I was an accounting major and I went by Tommy. So my entire point is incorrect.
Completely moot. But that's what I say. I think you go goofball kind of.
Yeah.
Because
gotta
you
lean
can't
into
really
it.
call, like, if he's like a dickhead, you can't be like, "Dad, Danny is such a prick."
It works through college.
Right.
Danny can kind of be the asshole of the crew. But then
So Danny.
being an asshole in the office is like, why do you go by Danny? By
Yeah,
the way?
we're calling you Dan now.
yeah.
Until you loosen up. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're going by Tom until you loosen back up.
Hey, I'm loose as a goose, dude.
Tommy's out.
I'm fucking Tom. I'm business Tom right now.
Oh, God. A lot of people are
Menti
fucking
H
Tom right. What?
check in with me is I'm doing okay. I always get crazy antsy right before the holidays.
Santa comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to impress him.
He's looking good these days. I saw a couple of photos. He's trimmed down quite a
Looks
bit.
hot.
I do need to figure out what
see
his
Target
diet
Santa?
is. Yeah. I'm like, hell?
Yeah, he's a beast.
Rudolph's horny as hell.
Yeah, dude.
Well, I got to get on. You were asking me about my,
Because this wasn't just a complete shot. It was. You brought it up right before we hit record.
I know, but I did.
It
have to,
did sound insane.
That was
probably
bananas right out of the gate.
What's your fucking diet,
Yeah,
dude?
what's up, fat
You
idiot?
look bad.
I was like, oh, out of the gate. That hurt quite a bit. No, this is like classic. Lizzy left.
Yeah.
I'm home alone.
Yeah.
And I'm like a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, like I'm jerking off like crazy,
Mm-hmm.
cranking this hog.
Yep.
I'm not even.
Hog has been turned back into a squealing little pig.
I'm not even enjoying it.
No.
You're just like, I'm alone.
I'm alone. I got to take advantage of this time.
I'm gonna order some horrible
Lizzy
food.
never lets me jerk off.
Yeah, like what the hell? Never. Lizzy always is restricting the decisions I make.
Right. Yeah.
She's
such
always
a controlling wife.
she's insanely controlling and overbearing. So I have to act out the moment she leaves. I mean, so I don't know what I'm doing. I ordered a Papa John's pizza.
The worst kind of pizza, some would say.
It's not only, but
In New York City. Oh my God, dude. This is I didn't even put that together the first time you said it.
Tom, it's the garlic sauce. You got to get the garlic.
Any pizza restaurant in this city will give you garlic butter if you ask.
I know. Tom.
And a lot of the pizzerias in Brooklyn do. You've probably discovered this. Do you know what I'm going to say here?
Serve a great slice.
Hot honey.
Oh, I've never done that. Oh, yeah. Decades does hot honey.
And it's probably Mike's hot honey. I think it's a Brooklyn guy.
Delicious.
It's unbelievable. You throw Mike's hot honey on a pepperoni pizza. Woo!
Yeah, I'm
you
over
will
here.
poop your pants in about 6 hours.
I'm over here ordering PJs.
I can't believe you got Papa John's.
By the way, Decades is, I could putt and hit the building of Decades.
Yeah, what was the psychology behind Papa John's?
It was late.
Was it Uber Eats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
They throw that up there first.
Yeah, $0 delivery fee. You're saving with Uber One? No, I'm not. Please stop telling me that lie.
No, it's ruining my life.
I don't believe you, but it does. There is a little dopamine hit every time you see it.
It's
just so
I
sad.
have such a vendetta against Uber One. I think I've talked about this before, but if you have, you get a little savings and then they give you like the Uber Cash,
Mm-hmm.
and then if they'll show you a price of an Uber, but they've already subtracted what you have in Uber Cash.
Yeah, we've talked about this.
Yeah, so I
Yes,
go,
yes,
this is
yes.
a $4 Uber ride? But it's really a $28 Uber ride, but I had $24 in Uber Cash.
But you also are like, hey, I'm the one that decides when I spend my Uber
Tell me
cash.
what it costs.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
let me decide where the Uber cash
That's
goes.
money that I have.
Sorry, this is a part of my money management system.
This is one of my offshore accounts.
Sorry, this is an asset for me. Please stop fucking around with my net worth.
My financial manager keeps asking me where the Uber Cash is going.
You're playing it pretty fast and loose with the Uber cash these days, Tom.
It drives me fucking nuts.
But so, they hit me with that, and I'm going, then you tell yourself the lie. You're like, well, I'm going to eat this pizza over 3 days.
Sure, because Papa John's leftover is great.
Is amazing. It really is. That pizza. Also, I don't know what I'm doing. I can't eat that food anymore. Like, it's not just that it's unhealthy or that it's not even the best pizza in New York.
No.
I physically can't eat it anymore.
Your body is going to reject it.
I was pretty much
Stuck to
all
it.
day today
Yeah.
until I got here was brutal.
The last time I did Papa John's was on the road. I got a little stony bologna in my hotel room. It was the only thing open. I think I was in Kansas City. Got a big old Papa John's pizza, garlic sauce. And the next day was a living hell. And I'm
were
like,
you on a flight?
I'll do it by. No, I was. It was
Oh,
the.
thank God.
It was on
Okay.
the Friday, so I had shows.
Okay.
But it was that thing where I'm like, I'm not drinking, so I can spoil myself.
You were doing the calorie math?
It was worse than a hangover.
100%.
And like by 1,000.
'Cause you don't wake up, like the nausea is different. When you wake up with a hangover, you're just like, oh no.
I gotta fight through this.
When you wake up with the Papa John's hangover, it's like, oh no. Oh no. It's a really different, oh no.
Yeah, dude. It's and you don't eat it over 3 days.
No, come on.
Because also you kind of look at it the next day and you're you're kind of looking in a mirror.
Well, and you're going, the only way for this to leave is right down my gullet.
Oh, I'd throw it out.
Yeah, same.
You just can't. How are you reheating it?
Air
You going
fryer.
cold? Oh, air fryer reheat is great.
So it's not like,
It's not complete dog shit.
but it is. You are putting kind of a lot of work into eating leftover Papa John's.
Well,
that's not a good feeling.
That's true. But God, the cheese when Papa John's gets cold, the cheese looks so disgusting.
Well, it's not cheese.
Yeah,
It is.
It has returned to rubber.
It's whatever is inside of Matt Gaetz' forehead. It's so.
leaking out of Matt Gaetz. Ooh, let me grab some garlic
You're
sauce.
like,
Actually,
oh, is that just garlic sauce?
Oh, amazing.
He just always carries around. He's like, oh, I got a breadstick right here. Constantly has a
So
breadstick in his
gross.
pocket. Oh, is my
You
face
can
leaking
just tap
again?
it
Yeah.
like you're tapping a maple tree for syrup.
Oh, that is disgusting.
That is one of the
when you
grosser
actually
images I've ever
when you
heard.
visualize that.
Yeah.
But then, so I hit PJ's just insanely bad decision making.
Yeah.
And then how about some Popeyes boneless wings?
At the same time?
No, the next night.
Okay, all right. Well, that's better. But
I mean, come on.
next night
I'm
is
not
it's not great. But I thought you meant
same time.
I
I'm
thought
not
you-
a fucking
well,
monster.
Uber One hits you with that bundle for free situation.
Oh, I've never hit the bundle button.
Dude, it's so I haven't either.
Don't tell me about
because
this.
it's well, Bargatze did a great joke about it on on SNL where he's like, they hit you with this thing. You you have 8 minutes to bundle, and basically what they're telling you is we'll check out what else is on the way from this restaurant to your fat ass.
To your
And we'll see if they can pick up something. Basically, how Bargatze phrased it, I think he's like, you're basically being like, hey, that's 7-Eleven, go in there, check, see what they have in there.
see what they got there.
Yeah.
Just give me a Snickers from there.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's
See
so
if they have
fat.
Skittles. It's so fat. So I've never done it, but there are times where I'm like, wow, I wouldn't hate like a couple
you do the
sparkling
mix-
waters from 7-Eleven.
Right. Or you do like the mix and match where you're like, well, this place has got great fries, but this place has got the burger.
Yeah.
Let me go burger fries.
I think that's what he did. His was
so fat.
wanted the shake from somewhere else.
God.
And then he's like I was getting Shake Shack or Burger King, but I wanted the shake from McDonald's. But then they say, do you want to just do the whole meal? And it's like, well, if it's easier for you for like tax reasons.
If it's easier for you. Yeah, that's great.
But like it's so fat because like then I can't do it because you do at the end of the day have to come face to face with a human who's dropping your food off.
No, you just do what I do and you don't make eye contact.
Oh man, you know what
I just kind of stick my hand out of the door and I'm like, They
Yeah.
go, Tim, and I'm like, yeah.
I did I got back real late on like Saturday and I ordered some tacos
Okay,
and it was raining
that's fair.
and
To be fair, it was raining.
It was raining. This was probably the same night.
It was raining PJ's and Popeye's orders.
Both nights.
Both nights.
Popeye's boneless wings.
It was buy one get one free.
This guy.
I'm telling you, Uber
so
Eats.
are the tacos that I got.
Uber Eats is ruining my life.
Yeah, I got, and I didn't need. It was like an order of like 3 big tacos, and then it just doubled it. And I was
Right.
like, I don't need
You're
6
like, that's
tacos.
so many. They have me clocked so hard. It's really embarrassing.
It's tough, but I don't know. Sometimes you just got to do it. It's either that or like I'm going to a bodega and I'm just getting like a big bag of chips.
Yeah, it's like, all right, like, what is worse? Like this or like sour
Empty
cream
calories?
and Ruffles?
Yeah.
And like Perrier?
Yeah, and I'm like, but there's some cilantro on these tacos, so that's good.
I don't know. Sometimes it just feels there. And I've said it, if I've said it once, Tom, I've said it 1,000,000 times. There
Say it
is
once
nothing
more.
better
Yeah.
than when you stick your hand out and they hand you just a heavy bag of Chinese food.
Oh yeah.
When that weight hits,
Yeah,
and
and
you're
you're
like, that's quite a bit of Chinese. But there
General?
are some. That's fun. But you just know that there's dumplings in there and
Yeah.
they're pan fried.
There's just some thick sesame chicken in there.
A bunch of fried rice. There's nothing
Yeah.
better, and it's handed to you by a man that would kill you if he could.
I will say, someone handing you a full pizza also great. You feel like Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone every time.
I know,
I go,
but
whole cheese pizza just for me.
I will say that it doesn't feel as good when it is Papa John's.
Yeah.
I do like leaving like Williamsburg pizza with like a full pie.
Yeah. Dude, I've got a place around the corner that's open till 2 a.m., Rosie's Pizza Bar,
Love that.
that will do like a 15-minute turnaround.
Love that.
You call, you go, can I do a medium pep? Which also they have like a size that's like, it's gross if you eat the whole thing, but it's not large Papa John's gross.
Sure.
It's like,
I went medium, to be clear.
yeah, all right, that's good.
Medium's fine.
Sometimes
Ate
you're
it throughout the
ordering a
day.
medium and it's like $18 and the large is like 21 and you're like, I'll just get the large.
And you're like, I might as well save with Uber One.
If I pay $3 more, I save an extra 30 cents.
But I am saving if I pay more.
That goes into my Uber Cash.
Thank you, Uber One.
Thank you.
New sponsor. But I like, when because like Papa John's has the box that doesn't feel like a New York pizza box. It's got all the whatever on it, all the designs and everything. But some of these other, it's just like, it says like pizza.
It just says pizza.
And it's like a big white box.
Mm-hmm.
And it always feels like the movies when they would get a big slice.
Yeah.
And it came in that box. And you're like, now that's doing New York right.
I love that.
It is, I will say Williamsburg pizza significantly more expensive than a PJ's, though.
Sure, yeah.
You know,
and
so
you're
is
not saving
Decades.
with
Decades
with
is
Uber One.
it's a $40 pie.
Is it really?
It's like gourmet pizza, I guess.
Okay.
It's like, I guess, high-end pizza, which is a crazy thing to say.
Damn. Hey, you been to Lindustry yet?
No.
You got to go. It's the best pizza in Brooklyn.
Really?
For sure. Yeah, but they don't deliver. It's heartbreaking.
That kind of makes it,
Williamsburg,
so they're
too.
like a little
You'll never go.
exclusive.
It's kind of like out of the way, too. I can never go. The only time I go is if I have my car.
And why are you going?
Because it's my favorite pizza.
Oh.
It's like unbelievable.
You're popping over there by yourself?
I'll go sometimes on the way back from Manhattan. It's kind of on the way.
Okay.
You can order ahead, pick it up on the way back.
Order a hat. I love that.
And then, you know what they do well is they do the tiny pepperonis.
The charred
and
pepperonis.
They're crispy. Oh,
They're
man.
folded
this
up?
Is the
Why is that only
fattest
in New
episode
York?
we have done. But
But why is that only in New York?
I don't know. Why has no one figured that out? Curl the pepperonis up.
They're like, what are they called? They're the little charred pepperoni. Everyone else, they're all flat.
Yeah.
Flat and spread out. These
I
are
love
popping
the little,
up off
God,
the thing.
and they're keeping a little grease pocket in there.
Delicious.
Woo-wee.
I'd have to dab a few of those
Yeah,
out.
me too.
Got to do it.
But
I've never been to Lindustry. Probably never will go.
It's like really out of the way. It's like South Williamsburg. It's,
yeah. And like I'll do that for any but like for pizza.
There'll be a show there one day.
Right.
There's a show in every restaurant.
You've been to Decades, correct?
With you, I believe.
Because they make a pie.
Yeah.
They make an unbelievable pie. And Lizzie and I, when the weather's nice, like when it's fall, and we literally can throw a baseball and hit our apartment from that place.
Is this the place you set on fire?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
So we
For a little reminder,
We had to take a
How
break.
did that happen again?
Lizzie tossed her napkin down
On the open candle.
on the open candle, and it just fully went up in flames. It happened so fast, and the flames were pretty big.
That's one of those moments you're just like, ho!
Well, luckily it wasn't a cloth napkin; it was a paper napkin.
Right, so it burned quick.
So it goes up quick, but it also goes away quick. So it was just enough for Lizzie to go like, ah!
Yeah, well, because
And then it was gone.
You can't really take action that fast.
No, because the whole time you're just going, and then it's gone.
You try to grab a glass of water and throw it. You're just throwing it on Lizzie.
Yeah. I accidentally just throw it in the person's face sitting right there. It was the way the whole wait staff was like, well, you could because we were leaving.
Yeah.
And they were kind of just like, oh, thank God,
Right.
they're gone.
Yeah.
And we just kind of waved, and
The arsonists are gone.
yeah, we didn't go back for a few months.
That's fair.
And it
I
was
think
a
that's
full-
good. You give yourself a little time out.
It was a full-on accident,
It was an
but
accident,
it was a tough look.
We'll sub out of the game for a little bit.
It was a tough look.
cool off.
Lizzie and I are known great diners. The wait staff, we treat the wait.
Known is so funny.
Everybody knows
People
it.
talk about it.
Everybody knows. But we're Lizzie's so sweet.
Yeah.
You know the people like
Quite literally one of the kinder people I've ever met, especially
one-
to strangers.
almost exclusive. Well, no, she's
No, she's nice to
she's
everyone.
really nice to
But
everybody.
but you know, like someone can be really nice, but they're not good with strangers.
Sure.
Lizzie's good with strangers.
Lizzie, she's a hugger. She gives you a big smile immediately.
Yeah.
She likes you. It's yours to lose with Lizzie.
Yeah.
You know what
That's
I'm
a good way
saying?
to phrase it. Yeah.
So we're killing it all dinner. This guy loves us. We're doing great. Slight riffs, but not overbearing.
Yeah.
No dad riffs.
Good.
Mouthful of pizza. I hate it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's completely gone.
You
We
didn't-
didn't like it at all.
Oh, we hated it. Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah.
And then we leave and we light the restaurant on fire.
Yeah,
and
it's
you
tough.
hate to.
It's tough to go out like that.
I mean, we
after
were-
a hot set.
We were right on the dismount and we blew our ACL right there.
God.
Tough.
yeah. On the
So
goal line.
we rehabbed for a little while. But what I was saying is, I love sitting we love sitting outside in the fall when foliage is coming
crisp.
down. It's crisp.
68.
We're sitting outside and we're looking right at our apartment.
Yeah.
We're looking right across the street. I think we've talked about this. I just love it. It makes
Yeah.
me feel like
Well, you
you're
got a
in
nice
the neighborhood.
neighborhood vibe over there.
It's neighborhoody as hell.
There's not a ton of spots over here that you're like, man, I want to like hang in the neighborhood.
No, I wouldn't grab this coffee and was like,
Yeah.
I'll just walk around the block for a minute. And I was like, I should probably break out into a jog here. You know, I was like, just let me make sure nobody's behind me.
Yeah, dude. I found myself looking behind me a lot, and then I feel bad because sometimes I'll look behind me and I'll see it's like just a normal guy,
And
I
he's
want to
like,
be like,
sorry.
yeah, I want to be like, hey, I trust you, but
Well, he is thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
He's going, I get it, and I hate that I'm this distance behind you.
right, I am weirdly kind of close, but I don't want to like purposefully slow down.
Or speed up. You're going, I'm really
Can't speed
stuck
up.
in no man's land, but
Yeah.
somebody's got to make the decision.
Yeah, I've had a lot of those. I've been thinking about that Mulaney joke all the time where he's following the lady in the subway.
I'm not going to rape you.
I'm not gonna rape you. I keep having that situation where it's like me
100%.
and one person on the subway stop
100%.
at 2:30 in the morning.
Well, that's like the Gillis joke where he's like, yeah, nobody fears my dick. Maybe like a woman, it's like if it's just me and her in a parking garage. Just standing there with a GameStop bag. That's pretty fun.
That's great.
But no, I get it. But I try to meet him in the middle. Like if we're in that no man's land,
Yeah,
I'll speed up. I'm not going to speed walk. But
right.
I'm going to
'cause
speed up a little so you can feel my presence coming. And then it's like, you
I
just,
hit a
you just
cough
need to dial it.
sometimes.
Yeah. Dial it back just a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll keep this pace and we can be separated here in just a bit.
Yeah, that's not bad. I've faked a phone call a lot as I'm passing
Not bad.
just to be like, hey, I'm like a normal. I'm talking normally.
Right,
You know?
right.
I am talking to myself in a made-up conversation, so I guess that I'm not different.
Hey, look,
than-
I'm totally normal. You're in the
Yeah.
middle of a conversation. It's like,
I'm like, I told you again, don't move the Uber cash out of my account.
if you'd like to make a call, please hang up. And you're like, no, I'm totally normal.
But what I was gonna say though is I ordered these tacos.
Oh, right,
and,
right. Run the tacos.
And they, they don't. I think they should tell you when they assign your pickup person, your delivery person.
Mm-hmm.
They should tell you that they're on a bike, and then you should have the option to be like, never mind,
I'll take a car.
skip it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like,
But I
this
don't
guy
think it-
showed up on Friday or Saturday, whenever this was, and it's like raining a lot,
Yeah.
and he just had my like thick bag of food, and he looked so miserable,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Because it was also cold that day.
and it was kind of a long bike ride,
Yeah.
and I was like, damn, I didn't really
Motorized
want
bike, though.
this.
Motorized bike.
Probably, yeah.
But, you know,
But it says also in the app, it goes your driver is dodging raindrops on the way to you.
yeah.
Because they're trying to guilt you into tipping more, and it's like, it's working, but also this feels a little, like if he was in a car, I just wouldn't feel as bad about myself, I guess is what I'm saying. So it is selfish. I'm like, I don't want you on a bike. Get a car, dude.
Yeah. It's a selfish impulse because, like, this guy's saving up for a car.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Or not, but it's up to him to use that money and,
Right. Well, it's
And-
like not calling a plumber because you're like, man, it's really gross.
yeah.
It is. It's his job.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing.
It
It's
just makes
it's
me
shitty.
feel worse.
Baseball players play in the rain. Sometimes you got to play in the rain, Tom.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, he didn't sign a contract for $173 million,
Mm-hmm.
but like you got to play in the rain.
Yeah. It just, I don't know. It felt really bad.
Well, it does. You like, I am a slob of a
Yeah.
human being. And 10 years ago, you had to go. You either like, well, I guess I'm just gonna be hungry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make this peanut butter sandwich,
Mm-hmm.
or my fat ass is gonna have to get out there and earn this food.
Yeah. Oh, God. I don't know. We live in such a weird time. Who was talking about this? I feel crazy. I feel like I just had this conversation, but where it's like we live in this time where it's like I can be in such a low tax bracket and have food delivered to me all the time.
to almost exclusively.
Yeah.
It is. You can kind of be like, we're all like these like poor aristocrats.
Oh, I think this is Bargatze again. He's like, I'm sitting there like a king.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
milkshake, bring it to me now. It's true.
And
I
then
mean, he's
stop
a
at the
millionaire, but
stop at the 7-Eleven.
yeah, get Skittles for me.
Because anybody can. I mean, like everybody orders Uber Eats all the time.
Yeah.
I'd like it, and you have the option. I'll meet you at the door.
Yeah,
Dude,
don't
have
you
you-
dare
have you
ring
had
my
it?
doorbell.
You have it delivered to your hotel room.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, I always try to do that.
That one I did feel bad about.
Oh,
That one didn't feel good.
I don't know.
Really? So that one you're cool with?
I mean, I'm not like thrilled about it. I'm full of shame regardless. But I also hate the shame walk down to the front desk and it's like sitting on the front desk and they have to go, is this for you? Yeah. You fat little pig.
Is it like 4 cheesy gordita crunches?
I go, yeah, but I'm not drinking, so I'm allowed to do this.
No, the calories still evens out, so
like,
I'm fine.
I'll be fine. I'm gonna shit my pants in the morning.
Well, I'm actually saving with Uber One, so it's not a big deal.
The club covered the hotel room too, so it's actually like this is net positive.
Yeah, it's a full profit weekend, so I really wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, I forgot my room key. Can you get another one for me? Sir, this is a CVS.
Dad, when did you start working here? So weird. That one, I don't know. Hotel rooms, I do feel like I need to go down and get it. I feel like they need to get out of the car and I'm there.
You got to get some steps in.
I got to get my 8 steps in.
If I'm really far from the elevator, I'll think about it.
I'll bust out a little jog. Earn those calories.
Sprint barefoot down the hallway.
The most fun thing to do. Fully tear an ACL.
Is that good? That's not that good.
That's not great.
Pretty bad. I thought it was going to be good.
I think if you made that sound effect cold, nobody would know. No.
But you know that like sound where it's like on the carpeted hallway?
Yeah.
With socks, it's like...
And it still is the most fun thing you can do in a hotel.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Sprint down the hallway.
You feel so fast.
You're free.
God.
Free as hell.
Running past some of the most bland paintings you've ever seen in your life.
Feels like when on that part of Interstellar when he's like going down into like the... Yeah, and you're like, I'm breaking the sound.
I'm kind of time traveling. Because I feel like a little kid again.
Oh, God.
All right, so this is January 2nd, Timothy.
Love January 2nd. That means, how was your New Year's?
It was electric.
Amazing.
I kissed John Mayer at New Year's.
Hell yes.
At midnight.
He's older, but I think it's still a bucket list moment.
Yeah, I think we would all smooch the mayor.
I don't think he's not on the smooch list.
You wouldn't smooch John Mayer.
I don't think so. No.
After he played an acoustic set.
No, he makes a lot of weird faces when he plays the guitar.
Does he really?
Oh my God! Look up John Mayer weird faces.
It's just Matt Gaetz.
The guy is just making goofy. I mean, hey, look, he's up there grooving.
Yeah,
you can't deny a groove.
One of the great guitarists of all time. I was talking about this with someone the other day. It's fun because he kind of, I think, got labeled like pretty boy singer-songwriter for a little bit when he was putting out pop hits.
Yeah, brutal thing to be labeled as.
Well, it's, but not getting like the respect musically.
Sure.
But now he's like, I feel like he's generally known as like an incredible guitarist and musician.
Well, he took the Matthew McConaughey route. He went from rom-coms over to real acting. Mayer went from cutesy boy to on the road with Dead & Co.
Yeah.
And that's where everybody's going, all right.
And he's kind of stealing the show, rumor has it.
Yeah. If they're like, all right, if Dead & Co's going to co-sign you.
And then put you in front and kind of have you lead the band.
Who am I?
Yeah.
Who am I to say no to that?
Yeah.
When you got McConaughey turning in True Detective.
You're like, all right, he's not just a hot guy.
What am I supposed to say to that?
Yeah.
This isn't 10 Things I Hate About You.
No.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Yeah.
This is Stone Cold Heat.
Which I will go on the record and say, phenomenal flick.
It's just a better version of Candy Coated Christmas.
Yeah. Which, I don't know.
I mean, in the same genre.
Better version. Candy Coated Christmas is one of the better films I've ever seen.
Okay, I do stand corrected, and I retract that. I can't believe I made that comparison.
Can't wait for next year, honestly.
I've been watching a few docs a few pods with Aaron.
Aaron O'Connell.
I can't get him out of my head.
Never responded to my DM. I'm gonna kill the guy.
I love that flex.
God,
who the fuck is this
I know
guy?
He saw it.
You think? Well, no, you can't see it unless you would see that he opened it, right?
Yeah, but like.
Oh no, you can read the message and not accept.
Yeah.
Oh, he absolutely saw it. Yeah, he looked up who you were.
He saw the check mark. It goes to the top.
Yeah, no, you can't buy a check mark.
No, dude. Come on. Come on, dude. You're the third person to accuse me of that, and I will not be accused again. Unbelievable. Jealousy's a bad look on you, Tim.
Oh, my God. It's not an accusation if it's true.
It's not true. I'll show you. I'll show you receipts.
Wait, is that true? No, you can accuse something and it be... True.
Yeah, that's how accusations work, I think.
Not all the time.
Well, yeah, I think an accusation could be false.
No,
we just saw one.
I just meant like he's not going to see the blue check mark and go, oh, shit.
No, but it goes to the top of the inbox. It doesn't go into the requests.
Oh, so it pops in.
It pops into not hidden requests. It goes into the normal request.
I got you.
And it'll be at the top, and it'll be priority that I followed him. So that would show up on his notifications too.
You know,
He fucking saw it, Aaron. I know you fucking saw it.
you guys feeling his energy?
You have
from Tom?
24 hours. I'm so mad at this guy.
The energy's back. He's back to Tom. Tommy left.
Because I'm checking
10
again
minutes ago.
here. I'm double checking that he didn't read this fucking thing.
Can't believe this guy's not walking into the obvious trap of being made fun
Nah,
of
he
you.
didn't see. He didn't see it. God, we have no mutuals either. This sucks. Oh wait, no. I thought we
you
had
had a
a
mute?
crazy mutual. Just a random someone who follows him.
That'd be amazing.
I know. I was like, wow.
You're like, oh my God, you know Sarah?
Yeah.
You know Sarah from Vermont? What the hell?
Oh my God.
Shout out to Aaron. You're the king.
Anyways, it is the New Year's 2025. Any New Year's resolutions, Timothy? That's what I was going to ask you.
Well, I mean, it's gonna. No. Papa John's has got to go. I have
Yeah.
to take them down from the inside.
Are you gonna try to cut it out?
I mean, I think I have to murder the CEO. Honestly,
I think yeah. I
think that's kind of the only way
Is
forward.
it still John?
no, I think John said some wild shit, and I think they ousted him.
He's completely done. He's unaffiliated with Papa John's now?
I would imagine he has some
He's
sort
behind
of
the
ownership
scenes.
stake, but I
Yeah.
think they said, hey, John,
You're not the face anymore.
hey, John.
Yeah, you're kind of. It's mostly just the one thing, right?
Well, I think he's he's a boozy Susie, and
They
then
said the N word, right?
is that
In
what
a,
it was?
I think in like a corporate filmed meeting
Whoa,
Yeah.
Papa!
or on a phone call. It is recorded.
In what context?
I think.
What was he talking about?
I mean,
On a corporate what was he doing?
I have no idea, but he did say the N word.
Papa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I know. He's proven that he's Italian.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough look. So.
Yeah. Hey, Papa, there's also all those photos of him. Did I just sound like I was hammer drunk?
Just a little bit. I thought you were gonna burp for a second.
And I was about to talk about how drunk he is in a lot of like interviews. You see him at like a football game.
Dude, and his face looks so sweaty and drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not good.
He's got a little bit of that like swelling thing.
I think they
Well, he's
ousted
probably
him.
eating Papa John's
Probably,
pizza.
he's just full of the Papa juice.
Do you think if he gets in the kitchen and whips up a pizza, it's that recipe?
I mean, why would he not? It's the best ingredients.
What's better ingredients?
Yeah, then who? That's a good point.
I know he's like then before.
Then-
I think that's what they're saying. Is we are new and improved. It's better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. But he's like it's better than before.
It's kind of a brilliant marketing thing because you can just do that forever.
We're getting better.
It's like the war on terror.
Yeah.
You can just always have better. Like, no,
You're telling me
they're
there's no
better now.
terror left?
Sorry, you're not terrified?
Could be a little less terror now.
We just described how terrified we are walking around this neighborhood.
Dude, I'd like to have a war on terror in Bushwick.
At least a battle on it.
We should battle the Battle of Bushwick.
Battle of the terror.
Yeah.
I don't know.
even
Maybe
how to take
I wasn't
action on
scared. You do have to keep your little head on a swivel.
that. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I've never felt truly in danger in Chicago or New York.
78th and Ashland?
Well, that was self-imposed. 87th and Ashland.
87th, sorry.
That was 100%
Our fault.
on us.
Mm-hmm.
We shouldn't have taken a 130 mile an hour or 112 miles
I wish we were going 130
down
miles
into
an hour.
the south side of Chicago.
Yeah, that one was a little wild.
The day. What were we doing?
We thought we were cleaning up from a protest.
What were we doing?
They've come up with a phrase for this. It's called white.
It's called white knighting, and boy, were we riding in on a chariot.
Yeah. We got picked up like a McDonald's wrapper, I think.
The more you think about that,
I really get uncomfortable thinking about it.
it's like
If anyone doesn't remember this, it was during the Black Lives Matter protests in Chicago. We got in an Uber. We thought we were going to one cleanup that was like 10 minutes away. We get a new address sent to us. It's about an hour away. It's deep in the south side of Chicago. We show up. There's no protest or cleanup, and people there were just not
no
thrilled
damage
with us.
either. There was nothing in sight that had even
No,
happened.
and this was the same time where there was all the rumors about like Antifa white guys starting violence in these areas to try to provoke people. And that's exactly what we looked like. So people were not thrilled that we were in their neighborhood, and we just Ubered back. And it was-
Mid-pandemic, tensions were high.
it was
People
one of
were
the
losing
more-
their minds.
Yeah, and we were like, we got to go out and do something.
Yeah, you're all
And
cooped up, and you say, "Oh, here's a good cause we can go do."
And it just was humiliating. So that was
that
a
was
lesson
so
in just
bad.
sometimes it's good to donate to a cause.
It's good. Or don't listen to your friend who has no track record for organizing or
And we won't,
knows anything
you know.
about protests. We're not going to...
John.
Because we did go off of a cold test.
It was just, here's a new address. And I said, great, we'll change that.
Yeah, for sure.
Uber changes to a whole map of the
Screen gets
whole
enormous.
metro area.
And we go, oh, what is that, an hour? That's an hour and a half until we get there.
Cool.
And the driver, I kind of wish the driver would have been like, you guys...
Hey,
I think
think this is a mistake.
I think it took... If one person would have checked us, I think we would have been like, yeah, I think
this might be impulsive.
I don't know why we're going all the way down there.
Yeah.
God.
Anyways, so that's one of my New Year's resolutions is to not do that in 2025.
I think I haven't done that in probably 2 years.
4 years.
That was 4
It
years
was
ago.
2020.
Well,
Yeah.
I did it.
Oh, you did
in
it
21,
again. I
21
forgot
and
you tried to go
2022.
back. Yeah.
I did go back, and they're like, dude,
John
stop.
texted you again, just a random address, and impulsively, like before you knew what you were doing, you were in an Uber.
With the same driver. He's like, dude, you gotta
He's like,
learn.
damn, it's not going to work out better this
you
time.
gotta learn from your
At
mistakes.
least Tom's not wearing his Space Jam hat this time.
Oh no, the Space Jam hat.
And you had a bandana over your mouth.
We look just like cops. You know when you see those like pics of the cops trying to act casual on the
That's
subway
us. That was
platforms,
us.
and they like have a boom box?
Yeah.
That was us.
I showed up dressed as John, what's his name, from Say Anything, with a boombox on my shoulder.
Oh, I mean,
Cusack.
the Space Jam hat was the definition of like, what are the kids? What would kids think is cool these days?
Look I found this at a rag stock.
Yeah. What is rag stock?
It's like a thrift store. It's like a Buffalo Exchange.
That, God. You know, even if we were getting the shit kicked out of us, I would have been like, it's probably tracks.
100%. I think it actually would have made me feel better about it because I'm like, at least we got the shit kicked out of us.
Yeah,
They were just kind of like disgusted by us.
And rightly so. Hey, everyone on 87th and Ashland, we apologize
Our bad
profusely.
again.
We were there with, you know, it's like our word. Did we have the right intention?
We had good intentions in our heart. We had zero critical thinking.
Zero critical thinking. Yeah, we didn't. We just thought we got to do something.
I can't talk about it anymore. It's making me uncomfortable.
It is such a tough look.
New Year's resolutions. That's what we're talking about. I've given it zero thought, but
We're never going to help
I'd
again.
like to come up with one. New Year's resolutions. We gotta maybe we actually let's do New Year's resolutions for the pod. We're actually gonna start a Patreon this year. So that we can, because too many people go, do you guys actually have a Patreon? Stop joking about it.
I have people hitting me up all the time. They're like, just hey, can I give you $10?
So yeah, we did get a very nice email recently saying, can I just send you guys money? And then I don't remember. I think we just said
It
it's
was
all
like
good.
hey, thanks, man. But like,
Yeah.
what are we gonna do? Like, yeah, our
You'd be
Venmos
like-
are this.
Also, like, what's the right amount of money?
yeah, whatever you can spare.
He like sends us $20, and we're like, hey man, that like wasn't worth it.
We do the math over 130 episodes, and we're like, I don't know this.
20 clams.
Like, what is this?
If
Per?
we had a Patreon, you would have spent way more by now.
I know, it's like
Um,
getting paid
so-
on an hourly basis. I mean, you owe us
We're
a
gonna
few
do
grand here,
that.
dude.
I think maybe a resolution is I want to play basketball
Okay.
again, organized basketball.
Oh, some organized ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
I missed that. I realized that, I'm trying to do some reflections, like the things that bring me joy,
Mm-hmm.
and that's one of the only ones.
Is some b-ball?
I love basketball.
Hey, brother, you're not gonna get any argument from me.
It's just like I can't run again. I'm so sick of running after the marathon. It's an incredible workout.
It's the best all body workout that you don't have to think about.
Mm-hmm.
You just get to the end and you're like, well, look at me.
Yeah.
Look at little.
Look at
old
I just burned tons of I can order a full Papa John's pizza right now.
shirt soaking wet.
Yeah.
Love it.
Never sweat like that.
You gonna cut off shirt?
No.
Yeah.
That was the early 20s.
Yeah, you gotta.
And
be
I
done
never
with
even
the
had
cutoff.
the arms for that.
Well,
but I did it for a while.
I mean, but you're going t-shirt. It's gotta be kind of a loose t-shirt.
You mean the cutoff or just in general?
Just in general when you're playing.
I go long sleeve.
Whoa, long sleeve.
Shooting arm stays hot.
Okay,
Come on.
okay, fair enough.
It's either that or I'm wearing a sleeve.
I can't argue with
No,
a
I
hot
really
shit,
love the feeling of a long sleeve shirt when I'm playing basketball for some reason.
because that was my. I guess that does make a little more sense because like the short sleeve can get weirdly restrictive at times.
Yeah.
And it just feels like when you go to shoot and a guy like a defender will just tap your elbow. It's not
Uh-huh.
necessarily a foul,
Oh, yeah.
but it's just annoying.
Yeah.
And then you think about it the whole game.
Sometimes that's
That's
what
what that
sleeve.
feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah, long sleeve, like a long sleeve, like is it
Dry
like
fit.
the dry fit?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll do that. I'm playing in my first organized soccer game tonight
Huge,
in probably 5 years, pre-Panty for sure.
huge.
And I'm nervous.
I think
I'm nervous I'm gonna get hurt.
No, oh well, that sure, you should be nervous about that. But is this like a Is it like a tiered league?
Yeah,
where it's
and I
like you
think
are
we're in-
kind of playing against dudes at your level.
Well, I hope so.
Right.
I didn't organize the league, and I don't really know. They kind of give a vague description of what it is.
What are the, like? Did you have to send like qualification? Did you have
I
to like?
sent a tape.
Yeah, like did you have to send a clip?
I did send a clip, but it was just me in my room, just kicking a
Just
ball,
dribbling
against
the
my
ball
couch.
around.
Yeah,
And they said, he seems like he's got a little handle on
It's
it.
Tier 2.
Damn.
Yeah, but it's co-ed, and I think like I played in an all dudes league in Chicago, and it was just too much. I think one of the last games I ever played in, a guy choked another guy out. It was a guy on my team, and he was an ex-military guy.
I mean-
and I was like, this is some shit coming out, and I don't love it.
Absolutely not. That's the hard thing I think like about playing like intramurals or playing in any of these like adult leagues is not everyone has grown out of like the insane
Hyper-competitive,
competitive nature of it. And you're like, hey, no one's scouting.
We don't want this as much as you want this.
No one's scouting.
And it's just you're chasing something that's not there. Like, there isn't, it's not to be like the hack route, but it's like your dad's not going to watch this. He's not going to be more proud of you if you score 2 goals.
Yep, it's fine.
And it's like you gotta figure that out in therapy
Sure.
and not on the field.
Go out there to win, but if you lose, you got to be an adult.
You got a great workout in.
You can't start
You played
yelling
a
at
game.
people or fighting people.
Yeah.
You cannot do it. It ruins it for everybody.
I'm excited to see what the vibes are in this league.
What's like a soccer? Like, are people you call a foul in soccer? Is it like you call your own fouls?
No, there's refs.
Oh.
This is like a league.
Oh, no shit. Okay,
Yeah.
that's kind of fun then.
Yeah, it'll be fun. The one I played in Chicago, the co-ed one, was super fun. Because
Until a
co-ed
guy
kind
almost
of
lost his
adds like
life.
that was an all dudes one. I was subbing on a team in an all dudes league, and I was like, this is not the vibe for me.
People are like really checking each
Instantly,
other.
people were yeah, I was also playing with my friend who played in college, so it's all like ex-college guys,
Yeah.
and they're just mad from like the jump.
You're like, whoa, fellas.
We all have a job at like 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah. It's Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday.
Yeah.
There's something about it being Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah, it's like,
Where you're like, you cannot be this upset
you should
right
just
now.
be able to say that the whole time. Wednesday. Hey, buddy. Wednesday.
Why do you think they have it on Wednesday nights?
Yeah.
This is the chillest night of the week. Will you quit it?
God, we got to make it through 2 more work days.
Like, it's crazy to go there, fist fight a man, and then call your wife on the way home.
yeah.
And be like,
Did-
yeah, let's.
did
what do you
the
think
kids
about that?
go to bed?
Yeah, what do you think about that casserole tonight? I did fist fight a man 8 minutes ago.
You want to watch True Detective?
Yeah, season 2's not as strong as season 1, but there's a couple of
Still pretty
solid performances.
Solid show.
All right, babe, I'll be home soon. Will you get a big bowl of ice water
It's like,
ready? My
imagine
fist is
showing up
really
with a
swollen.
black eye.
Yes.
From like a wreck.
And
league.
people go, oh man, what happened?
Yeah.
I fist fought a 24-year-old.
Yeah, he made me mad.
He was
'cause
off sides a lot, and he
he
wouldn't
was-
stop it.
He was beating me. He was
Insanity.
offsides a ton.
That's a soccer call, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
I've seen people like kind of try to fight the refs before.
no screaming at the refs or like kind of charging at
Screaming.
the refs.
One time, a guy got kicked out of the league in Chicago because he shoved a ref.
Wow.
Yeah, it's-
But isn't that
and
kind
the
of
ref is like almost a volunteer. Like they get
Almost.
paid, but it's like they get paid.
But they
it's
probably get like a free membership or
hourly,
something.
and it's usually people that play in the league and they get like free.
Yeah. 100%.
And then they ref too because they love the game.
God. Shoving a rep. But isn't that kind of in the culture of soccer? Like, aren't you?
No.
Well, it's like a little bit like baseball
Yelling
where
at
you
the
yell
ref.
at the rump.
Yeah,
yell at
yeah.
the ump.
I've yelled
Look
at
at that
some
rump.
rumps.
You're like, that thing is fat as hell.
Yeah, Tim got banned from the soccer league. He wasn't really violent. He was just like sexually harassing the ref.
Yeah, I don't know. The ref came in with a fatty, and we're all like, Tim's gonna get kicked out for sure.
Damn, I've never seen an ass that fat on a TSA agent.
Tim is powerless
Dude,
against a
refs
fatty.
are no gut, all butt. Wow.
Yeah, we saw that cheeked up ref walking in, and we knew it was gonna be an issue.
We knew we were gonna be shorthanded before the game was over.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I don't know. That's all I got. I have no New Year's resolutions yet. I got to work on something.
I simply have to. This is like, that we've been referencing a lot of other people's jokes on this episode, I found. But like, it is perfect. Louis, like, he's like 42, and he's like, I've given up on getting back into really good shape.
Yeah.
Like, I do still have it in my mind of like,
Well,
if
you're
I
not
lost
42.
Right. No, I'm just saying, like, if I lost, I'm like still pre where Louis got at 42, where it's like I could still get back into like insane shape.
I don't think it would be that hard.
I think it would be like 17 pounds.
Sure, yeah.
If I lost 17 pounds.
I thought you were going to say months. I was like, how did you nail that?
No, that's crazy. But I think but that's where I think we've talked about this. That's kind of in the no man's land.
Yeah.
Well,
because
not
it
like,
feels
it's not
like you're not like,
pounds.
holy shit, I got to make a change.
Yeah, it's not 80
it's
or 100.
It's not like we're hitting rock bottom or whatever, or like where you're like forced to change something.
Where it's like a doctor's like, brother.
Because 17 is still kind of like you have a really good month, you're kind of back.
Kind of in it.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, you're within striking distance
Yeah.
of being like, damn, I'm kind of where I was when I was 20.
Yeah.
But then you're like, so it's always just like,
Yeah.
I think I know that I'm 5 months away.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think that's like a huge block in my head.
Because it feels like you could always do it.
It's like, oh, it's right there.
I could start tomorrow.
And it'll be fine.
Or I could start on Friday.
Yeah, it's like your meetings.
Yeah.
It's your to-do list
my
in the
to-do
morning.
List. It's the same thing. I think that's why the first time I've gotten in good shape in the last like 4 years is the marathon.
Yes.
I had to.
And that's what I think. Like, I need like I was thinking about the times when I was like, it was like I need a coach to be like, run.
Dude, do a half marathon.
That's not a bad idea. Halfie and
Let's do a half marathon.
Halfie
so
doesn't
doable.
ruin your life. When's the next halfie? I'll do a halfie.
I bet we could find one in like June.
So when would I have to start training for that? Probably 4 months out, 3 months out.
Probably, yeah, you could probably do 2-3 months.
Halfie? I could do a halfie.
Let's do it.
Okay, deal.
New Year's resolution. Tim runs a half marathon.
Deal.
Wow, you heard it here first.
On the
folks.
pod, folks.
The next episode, you're like, we barely. We're recording it in 5 minutes.
I know. I'm like, somehow I ate 3 more Papa John's pizzas. I'm fully out on that. No, I think because a marathon, I really don't have the desire to do it because I've never seen. I've also never seen anyone do it, and they come out on the other end like, happy I did that.
I'm happy I did it, but I'm not like you should do it.
You should, or I'm doing that again.
No, I'll do it again, but probably not next year. I'll probably do it in a couple years.
Certain level of like, it's some real like masochism to do a marathon, I think.
Yeah, but the thing that I loved is what you just said. You need a coach that kind of serves as a coach.
Of like I have to.
That plan, because you have the plan, and you're like, if I get behind on this, I'm going to really embarrass myself.
And people are going to be like, you fucking what?
Exactly. You said you were going to do it.
Yeah, I think I need people to be like, you piece of shit.
Exactly. So that's what you guys can do, the listeners.
Yeah, if I'm not on, call me and tell them. No, don't. Actually,
don't do that.
I was about to go really hard down a path.
We'll do little status updates.
I was about to say, tell me everything if... No.
Tell me I look like shit.
No,
and they're all of a sudden
no.
really just reaching out a lot.
Our viewership goes up like tenfold because just people are like, hey, you can send a message to this guy and ruin his entire week.
It's free.
They don't even have a Patreon yet. You can do this for free.
Oh my God!
That
all
would
right.
hurt a lot.
Well, let's wrap this guy and get going. It's January 2nd, so I'm in Costa Rica right now. Just got
Coasty,
here.
I'm going to be in California tomorrow. Get to California tomorrow.
Let's go with Jeef.
With Jeef. Let's see. We're going to be, I don't know, like 3rd through the 6th. I think we're in L.A. And then we're going to be in, I think we told you that we're going to Joshua Tree for
Oh, he did tell me this.
6
I'm
days.
insanely jealous.
Big, fat, hot tub.
6 days?
Yeah. Or 5.
Wow.
Big, fat, hot
Stars,
tub.
dude. The stars are going to be unbelievable.
Stars, get some.
Oh, my
gonna,
God. Maybe a couple plants.
I know, going to fly with some of those little mushy caps.
Oh, no. I'm so jealous.
It's going to be
I'm going to
amazing.
be in Costa Rica. I'm like, you
like,
pieces of shit.
They are living the dream right now. You have a margarita being delivered to your hand.
Guy biked here in the rain.
He's just Paddling down the beach.
Oh my god! I'm like, see, you should get a car.
You choose the option on Uber one that's to my hand.
Put it in my hand. Put it in my mouth, honestly.
You have to stay there and he feeds it to you.
Oh, Uber Butler. Let's
Uber
go.
bud. All right.
All right. We love you guys. Bye.
He married my sister, now we're living